Welcome to the Mindful Spark. My name's Dave, and in this video I'll be covering the meditation from week 6 of the Reclaim Your Past, Reset Your Future series, and it's called the body scan. And it's where we're going to move from the top of the head down all the way down through the body to the feet, and just try and find those particular places of tension, of tightness, where we're holding stress, and begin to learn to just release them. So this meditation is often done in a seated position with the eyes closed, but feel free to lie down or stand if that's more comfortable for you. So we begin by checking in on the body posture, tucking the chin to straighten the back of the neck, allowing the head to slightly rise towards the ceiling or the sky. Slightly opening the mouth and softening the muscles on each side of the mouth. Maybe taking a few exhales just to release that tension. These meditations aren't like going to the gym. In many ways, we're learning to observe, to just be rather than having to do, having to strive. So a couple of exhales, letting the body soften, slightly sinking the chest. Bringing the attention to the breath. Allowing the breath to be supportive and nurturing, to flow deep into the body. Maybe noticing as we begin to observe the breath that the belly tends to expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. Moving down into the pelvis and down the tops of the legs, down through the knees, the calves, the shins, down to the feet. Noticing the points at which they're connected to the ground. Just feeling the body as a whole in this moment. Top of the head, the front of the body, the left side of the body, the right side of the body, the back of the body. And again, taking some nice, deep, supportive breaths. Just inhale and exhale. As we bring the spotlight of our attention to the very top of the head, the crown of the head. Observing what the top of the head feels like in this moment. Noticing if there's any tension or tightness, or feeling of strength, or anything that comes to our awareness. And allowing those points to soften, to melt, to dissolve away. Just feeling the top of the head dissolving. Moving down to the forehead. Noticing again any tightness, contraction, feeling of strength or something we can't describe. Just recognizing how it feels to observe the forehead. Maybe allowing it to soften and release anything that's being held by the muscles. Moving to the temples. This practice is strengthening our capacity to be able to direct the focus and to become more observant. Allowing anything in the temples to soften. To feel natural, allowing a sense of flow. Not holding or being rigid, but wanting to be spongy and alive. All the muscles, the whole body. As we move to the eyebrows. The point between the eyes. The eyes themselves. Allowing them to just be. Moving down the sides of the nose and the cheeks to the jaw muscles. Place in which many of us keep a lot of tension. Just allowing the muscles to soften, to melt away any tension, and like steam coming from a kettle or a pot, just allowing it to dissipate away from the body. Moving to the back of the head. Down the neck. Is there anything there? Is there any tension? Is there any holding? Is it possible to give those muscles permission to relax and to soften and let go of any tension? Moving down the front of the and sometimes we might feel a tingle or notice a change in temperature or sometimes no sensation, but just bringing the spotlight of the awareness to the throat notch. Moving out to the shoulders. Can we soften the shoulders? Often we seem to think that our shoulders are very friendly with our ears and they want to keep moving towards them, but it's allowing maybe a sense of the elbows being drawn to the ground can help drop the shoulders. And sometimes a release in one part of the body releases tension in other parts, because everything in the body is connected. Moving down the upper arms, allowing a sense of space in the armpits, the joints to be open. Maybe having a sense of flow as we move down to the elbow. Again, allowing the elbow joints to be open and allow the flow to continue down the forearms, to the wrist, to the thumbs, moving to each finger in turn towards the little finger. And the purpose is to free the body of its habitual tendency to hold tightness and stress. Moving to the collarbones. Down to the chest. Noticing the space between each of the ribs. Allowing, giving permission, encouraging the body to soften, to let go. Moving around the sides of the ribs to the back. The shoulder blades, the muscles on each side of the spine. Just slowly moving down the body. The back is another place where many people hold a lot of tension. It's okay to let it go. Is there any benefit in being tense and tight? Feeling anxious or stressed? Just allowing that melting sensation of the muscles. This is a sense nearly of warmth, of softening, of life flowing through the muscles. Moving down through each of the spaces in the ribs, down the middle back to the lower back. Maybe starting to notice the vertebrae as we move down one by one to the pelvis. And often during this practice you might find that the breathing has become shallow and sharp. It can be helpful to take a moment to allow the breathing to become natural and deep and smooth. As we're moving down, softening the belly, allowing the diaphragm, which helps us to breathe, which contracts and releases, to breathe in and out. And as the belly expands and contracts, it massages the internal organs. Moving down to the buttocks. The point at which the legs meet the torso. The groin, that sense of flowing to the tops of the legs, where the legs are connected. The quad, the hamstrings, the bigger muscles, recognizing how they feel. Could they be softer? Moving down to the backs of the knees. Again, having a sense of the knees opening as the flow moves down the calves and the shins down to the ankles. Having a sense of the feet filling with this warming flow of energy. The heel of the foot, the ball of the foot moving to the big toe, and then moving to each of the next toes to the little toe. And allowing any tension, tightness, any stress or anxiety we're holding to just flow from the body into the ground. Holding our awareness very gently of the top of the head. And the soles of the feet connected to the ground. Again, gently holding an awareness of the front of the body, the chest, fronts of the legs, the arms. Becoming aware of the back of the neck, the back, without losing the connection with the rest of the body, just also becoming aware of the back of the body. The left side of the body all the way down the shoulders and the sides of the legs to the feet. Left and right side. And allow the sense of the body just to merge in towards the center of your body. Sinking down through the skin and the fascia and down the muscles into the very center of the body. Feeling grounded, feeling together, feeling centered, feeling whole, connected. And if you'd like to continue sitting, please do so. But as this meditation draws to an end, thank you for sharing this time.